Alright, second phase for the Central Powers Player 2. And just got done looking this over. It don't look good for them being out of those cities. I will show you what I mean here with this reorganization phase. Convert static. Well, the thing of it is, he don't have no supply. I spent all the money on our units, which is why he's so beefy, but no supply to be had anywhere. So then we can't do any of that. Reorganize and build. Nope. Build infrastructure. Nope, because we got no supply. So we'll come on up here to the here's where reorganization phase is nil and void. Alright, expend supply units to place combat units in supply. Nil and void. Movement. Can't move any units that are in supply. Combat. We won't be having any combat. Attrition check. Alright, 17.0. So this is just a hold tight. Alright. Don't apply to anything here. Camel Corps, Partisans, British, blah blah blah. Air and naval support. One supply unit to expend, to prevent all friendly units within the supply radius, blah. Alright, well, we got a roll for each unit out of supply. Each unit. Looking for 1 to 3. First unit down here by his lonesome. 1, 2, 3. Hold on a second. There you go. Oh, no good. He is eliminated. Ouch. We got a bunch of them here. First one will be the Baghdad. Make sure no effect. 4 to 6 eliminate the unit. Oh, bad aims, bad aims. 3. What we got there? Oh, no effect. That'll work. Next unit. 2, no effect. We'll take that. The last unit, I think they're German trained. Unit down there. The 6, he is gone. Alright, attrition took its toll on the Central Powers. We'll have combat when you just lose units with attrition. Ouch. Everybody else is safe in the city. That will be it for the second player. Second phase. Way up here, attrition. Come on. Alright. Attrition check, that's it. Just talking about victory points. We will move this to, we'll flip it over to the first phase. And we are now in this winter and the spring of 1917. We will be rolling 2 dice for, I think, a lot of these events here now. So we'll put it something like that. First phase. We'll be up here to the rolling for the events for the allies. Alright. Get the allied die over here. Roll 1 die for the event, -3. This, I believe, will be on a new table. Oh, shoot. Disorganized as all get out here this morning. Alright. 17 table for the first time. With a roll of a 3 for the allies. Persian situation. Alright, we gotta find out what's going on here. Only if Tehran is allied control, which it is. Alright. Deploy 1 supply unit in Tehran. Oh, here we go. Replace all allied Persian units in a dead pile and deploy in any allied control or contested. What? Replace all allied Persian units. Okay, I guess any units that are in Persia. Which would be the Partisans. Oh well. Or it could be the Russians. Anybody in Persia? Alright. Place all allied Persian units in a dead pile. Okay, the ones that are in the dead pile. Oh, I don't think I got any. Oh, they didn't tell me to keep a dead pile. So I don't know. Okay. And deploy in any Allied control or contested Persian city. All Allied Persian units on the map receive a 1 times 1 placement points. Wow. I'll be back. Alright, well, here's what they mean. The Allied Persian units, so we don't have any that are in a dead pile. They're right here. So that will not apply. So then I get a consolation prize, which is if all Allied Persian units are on the map, then receive 1 times recruitment point. So I get 2 recruitment points for having these guys all on the map. That's all it is. Alright, the thing of it is, I thought it might have been partisans. I'm like, Persian units, partisans, P, but yeah, these are Persian units right here. You can see the PER, so yeah, there we go. Got that one figured on out. Like I said, not the sharpest tool in the shed here, but we get there. Alright. Oh, what are we looking for? I think it is the mobilization. Gains recruitment points. This is what we love in life. Oh, we get, wrong one. 2 for Basra, because it's an improved port, and a victory point hex. 2 for Abadan, also an improved port. I maybe should do it this way. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Had 9 last time, but lost 1. So we got 8 recruitment points, and we were rolling die, I believe, now for doing a little bit of housekeeping here. Alright, there's another 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry, 8. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gives us 10. And now we will, I believe, roll 1 die, or 2 dice. We'll see. Yeah. Alright, we get to gain 1. 1 die to 16. And 2 dice, totaling 2 die rolls. Oh, you total the rolls, okay. And 19, 17, and 19 game turns. Epico awards. Alright, well, we'll be rolling 2 dice then for the British player and adding this to the total. So I guess in 1916, they really started putting some resources into the Middle East. He only gets a 5 though. Oh, ouch. So he'll got 15 to spend. And game's getting down there. Right now it's ours to lose, so do we just dig in and turtle on up, or try to go for a victory? We'll be right back. Alright, the British player, our Allied side, definitely pumping in some logistics. First we're going with the old tank support, bunch of supply, headquarters support, infantry division, and a motorized brigade. That will do it. That puts us down to 0. Oh, and also, we took our unit off of the time track and put him in here. So we got plenty of column shifts. Column shifts for air. This here I think is a column shift. Already add one. We'll see what's up. But we'll be back with deployment. Alright then. Mostly what we got is units in the air staging area. We're out of agents for the Allied side. No agents to deploy. But everybody came in on Basra. Basra might be overstacked, but you don't check for stacking limits till the movement combat phase, so they're good there. As a matter of fact, that's probably what we're going to be doing now, is going to the movement phase. Let's see, there might be something else first. So, alright, we mobilize. Now we can convert static. I don't think I want to do any of that. We're keeping everybody mobile. All we will do is build a railroad. So let me get this here, railroad marker. It will be right here. And we will put that into Basra. And in doing so, we will expend one of our many supply points. It's a requirement to get that railroad built. Now, every time I go up there and build, well, I'm out of supply. Well, where's supply markers? Don't make no sense. All right. As I said, every time we build a railroad, we got to start there and move our way up, but we got to expend supply points. And how important that is to the game, I don't know. I mean, it does let you bring in units at Basra, then they can hop on the railroad and not spend any movement points to get up here, which is, I guess, by then, game's going to be over. So I don't understand that one. I guess they figure somebody's going to get in there and start building that railroad first thing in the game, but we haven't had a chance. All right. Reorganize, rebuild, build infrastructure and railroads and entrenchments. Don't think we want to do any of that. Now we're going to movement phase and then combat. Be back. All right, take 2 on the movement phase. You do all this recording and all of a sudden you look down and you haven't recorded nothing. I'll tell you what our technical difficulties. All right, you can see we moved everybody out of Basra, but we had to leave 1 unit in there for garrison. I might look at that rule though here again. If I don't have to have anybody in there, I don't see anybody coming around unless he wants to get a partisan unit going on. Yeah, I guess it's better. It's better to keep somebody in there, so we'll keep him in there. I wanted to move him down here to join these other units down the road for the attack, and I did have him placed right here. Fun a lot of eliminated a retreat path for this guy here. So anyway, it is what it is. There you go. We built the railroad, started our railroad there in Basra. We just came on down the road here. And you can move pretty fast down these roads. I mean, I don't know if that's about his limit. Well, I don't know if that's his limit. I know that was his limit from Basra. They made it right there. That's 12 hexes on the road. Roads of 30 movement points, so he got all the way up there. But, you know, who needs a railroad? I don't understand. It's kind of, whatever. All right. Yeah, we got attack going here. It's pretty good. We will be deploying air units. I guess I forgot to do that. Be right back. All right, then. Air positions made. We're ready to move on. Should be some good, easy combats with a lot of column shifts. Be back. All right, first combat's basically a 3-to-1. And that is the table we are on, but we will move that one up for a air support column shift. And the allied player rolling 1 die with a 3. Defender retreat. Let's see what we got going on here. Be right back. Defender back 1, attacker advance 1. We'll be back. Go. That'll be it. We'll go across the river. Thought about coming back here, but I need that river bonus on both sides. Next combat. Be right back. Alright. Just outside of Baghdad, we got basically a 1-to-1 attack going on here. Down the road into the marshes. It's I think I got 20 for the Turkish army and 29 for the British/Indian forces. We will get a 1 column shift for our support units. We got 2 support units there, which only get 1 column shift on ground support. But we also get a column shift for our air support. So that'll be go up 1 column, 2 columns. Alright. Also, we want to look at the effects of the marsh. If it is winter, spring. Marsh, winter, spring. -1, so that'll go down 1. Alright, after all adjustments, that'll be the column for the British player. Big attack. 3. BB bloodbath. Be back. Alright, then here's the losses. A couple divisions for the Turkish Ottomans, and 1 division, a brigade, a battalion, tanks for the British. Lost their infantry, the composite infantry. And then there you go. Here's what happens. I decided not to move up into the marshes. I just seek refuge in a town for my attrition phase. Same thing here. We're in a town. We don't have to use up our supply. When it comes time for attrition. That will be it. Rolling for the area to recycle. 6 for the first one. He returns to the staging area. 4 for the next one. He returns to the staging area. That will be it for the Allied players' first turn. Oh, we'll be going to the Central Powers players' first turn. Going for his event. It'll be a 2-dyer. 2 dice for 1917-18. Be back. Alright. 1917 table for the Central Powers. It's a 3. And we got here with a 3 caucus front reinforcements. Alright. Definitely sounds like it might help. If there are currently any Russian units on the map, Central Powers recruit 1 Ottoman 12 infantry division or a cavalry division deploy in the entrance zone. Alright, that'll work. There are definitely Russians on the map, so we qualify. Alright. Cavalry or infantry. I'll take a 12-4 infantry. Any day. They will join these other units that are in the zone. We'll keep them here. They're getting ready to deploy. These are the ones that had urgent appointments elsewhere last turn. So there must have been some internal strife where they were needed on another front, but now they are back in the Mesopotamian theater. Alright. That is that. Oh, where was I at? Alright. Entrance zone. We are ready for the mobilization. This time we get to roll 2 dice. Mobilization. Be right back. Alright. 2 die time. Alright. Let's start from the beginning though. 1, 2 for Baghdad Station and 1 for another victory point hack. So we'll start with a total of 3. We'll roll for 2 dice. Looking for a jackpot. Ain't too bad. Another 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's 11? What will the Ottomans do with their 11 points? Already got these units coming in. Be right back. Alright, Yildirim. The Central Powers player can use the Ottoman Yildirim reinforcements under the following conditions. Well, it is 1917, but allies do not occupy either of these. So, not there yet. Exception may be rebuilt from regiments if eliminated. 3 victory points. Oh, well, that sucks. Alright, well, nothing going on there. We will continue with our spending. I was wanting to get me a headquarters unit, but I think that's going to be, like I said, the Eurodrome, yeah. So I can't use, as a matter of fact, I can't use any of these Eurodromes. Alright. We'll have to move those over to the special reinforcement pile. Alright, so you can't buy any headquarters units. You have to get those via special events. And if you notice here, we don't have any air. Oh, well, there's one Ottoman air unit, but I don't see where you could buy one. Airstrike. Oh, there you go. There you go. He's hiding down there. Well, he might be one of the first things we buy. For 3. We gotta get some of these column ships for ourselves. So with our first 3. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. We'll get us an air unit. We'll be back with our shopping list. Alright, we are ready to go. Looking over some maps from the time. And getting ready to play some more game here. Everything else set up. We got our little dead pile. We still got some agents for the central power side. That is key. But they don't fit into my plan right now. Here's what I bought with my recruitment points. You can see we're stocking up on supply now. We're getting over on that. Get tired of getting pounded by the air by one side. So we'll see what's up with that. And we got us a division. And these are the units that are coming back. One from a bonus and one that had to be pulled out of the theater and shipped somewhere else. They come back this turn. We'll deploy and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. And another thing about this little setup here, this is about as close to the way I think they want it. These are those Uridin or whatever that come back under special conditions. These are your special reinforcements, only come via event. And here are your infantry, and we just got them divided into class. And we did put a unit in the staging area that we bought last turn. On the other hand, British got a little bit more units, so we got them divided into class, but that's about it. They got a lot more in their staging area. We got the Russians there, and the old dead pile. Their agent draw bottle or draw glass is empty. And here's how we bring our units in. We're just feeding him some supply. He's going to be in a holding pattern. All of our actions mostly to come down here. We got to get these boys into the action and push on down south. See if we can't outnumber them. Be back. Alright. No converting supply. We're going to keep them all the way there. I don't think they got any on the board now anyway. No reorganize or build units. And we won't be doing any infrastructure or entrenchment, so next will be the movement phase. Be back. This will be the extent of the Central Powers movement. Took full advantage of that cavalry. Put them in a good spot in that town to prevent any legal retreat for a British player. You can also see we got a British air unit on top of the Central Powers air unit, so we'll have our first dogfight of the game. And there's everybody that's turned sideways has moved my supply into Baghdad, but it is ungarrisoned. They're the ones garrisoning it, so hopefully nothing will go wrong here. You can't get around me. Hopefully with the results of the combat. Well, these guys aren't even in the combat, so they're sitting right there as a little protection force. You can't get around me here. He's got to hit the stop here, so can't go off the map. So I think Baghdad hopefully is pretty well protected via the results of the combat. Down here we just moved a bunch of supply in. We'll stay put per result of this. That is it for movement coming up to the ins and outs of the ever important fight outside of Baghdad. Right, the tail of the tape on the big attack. And we got the Central Powers throwing 59 combat factors at the Brits with just 11. Equals a 5.36 times 100 is the 536 table. And there we are. Now the air units will cancel each other out on the column shifts, but we will get a column shift, the good guys, I guess, for the headquarters unit. So we will go down one. Alright, that is it for the column shift modifiers. Yeah. Alright. Rolling one die as a Central Powers player. And you can see a lot of guys are coming across the river, but having units already across negates that. Alright. Here we go. I was going to say, he gets a column shift for the cities in, but he isn't in a city or a town, I don't believe. Oh, he's in a town. So maybe we got another column shift coming here. Let's make sure here real quick. And that is a Ottoman town. Town, other. Town. Town in the yellow. -1. So, let me see. It was a 536. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. 536. Right there. Oh. The British player gets 2 column shifts. One for headquarters and one for being in a town. So there you go, that helps out the British player. Now we're ready to go. Rolling 1 Ottoman dice. With a 3. Counterattack. Ooh, not good, not good. Alright, we will counterattack with 5, 9, 10, 11. 11. How do we do this? We'll be right back. Alright, it's all coming back to me here. We get to counterattack 1 hex. And all these other hexes are pretty well stacked, so we will go across the river for this one. And that will be at 11 divided by 8. Come up with the answers right back. Alright, here's the math. Brits, Ottomans. Comes up underneath the 1375 table. I believe I got it there. Yeah. Alright. However, Brits will get 1 shift in their favor. Now for the Ottomans. That's a major river. So let me see. Major river, hex side. Winter spring turns. It is a winter spring turn. Major river. Under combat. -2. Oof. So we'll go down this way. 1, 2. Alright, now we gotta look under Reed Marsh. It is the winter spring. -1. Oof. Not looking good, not looking good. All those column shifts. Huh. Counterattack. Can we appropriate air support? I guess not on a counterattack. Oh, that'd be nice. Questions to ponder. Be back. Alright. Counterattack. It says here. Counterattacking forces get a shift to the right, so we get to go 1 up. After all is said and done, just for the counterattack. So, we're looking here also. Support units add their combat factor, ignore other shifts. Huh. Support units add their combat factor to the counterattack, ignore other shifts, terrain, air support, other than 1 for the counterattack. Huh. Well, let's start us all over again. Let's start all over. We were looking underneath the 137. That's right here. Alright, go back with that. I'll be right back. Alright, then it says ignore all other shifts, terrain, air support, and everything else other than the counterattack. So we will get our counterattack shift up here. And that's the only one that will apply. That makes a lot of sense. I like that. Alright. So then we'll have our attack going against this Ottoman 36th Infantry Division in the marsh using the British die to attack a retreat. Not good for the British player because he can't retreat. Huh. Could be bad news. Doomsday for the British. Alright then, looks like it is legit. And the Brits were eliminated thanks to placing this unit in this spot right here to prevent any retreat. And I don't know if he could have retreated anyway. If he wasn't there, he still would have wanted to go through, unless zones of controls don't extend across rivers, but I think they do. I'd have to look that up, but yeah, that will do it. Big loss for the British. And I believe that will be it for the Central Powers. First turn. Could be a battle that turned the tide of the war. He's only got... he's alright. He was hoping his buddies wouldn't get eliminated, though. Ouch. Nothing standing in their way. We'll be back. Alright, we we come back, it will be the Allied powers. Second phase of turn 6. And we'll start off with the reorganization phase. Be back. Alright, we're done here with the combat. Got a little bit of unfinished business to do. Ottoman player rolling for his air unit with a 1 repair. So I believe he will go up to the next turn. I'm going to check that out though real quick. Allied player, recycle 3. Return. Alright. So the Ottoman player loses his unit, he's got to be repaired. Must have suffered some damage. And the Brits retain air supremacy, it looks like. Alright. Call it a vid. Come back. Allies response.